Now we'll discuss the structure of plasma membrane. Plasma membrane is a common membrane of all the cells from mononeurons to animals. In animal cell, the outermost limiting membrane of the cytosol is the plasma membrane, but whereas in mononeurons, protists, fungi and plants, plasma membrane lies inside the cell wall, and this one is also called as cell membrane or a biomembrane. Plasma membrane is selectively permeable membrane. It is made up of lipids and proteins. So its structure is also called as lipoproteinous. Protein lipid composition is vary per cell. For example, in human eukaryotic cell or the red blood corpuscle, the composition of protein as to lipid is 40% lipid and 52% is of protein. It varies per cell. And by nature, it is selectively permeable membrane. It allows the movement of substances across the membrane as per the need of the cell. This plasma membrane having thickness near about 75 angstrom unit. Under electron microscope, the plasma membrane appears trilamellar structure. Means on its innermost and outermost surface, it shows a head of the lipid molecule, and in between the two head of the lipid molecule, like a sandwich, their tails are embedded in the middle part of the plasma membrane. So it appears trilamellar under electron microscope. When we focus on the chemical composition of the plasma membrane, it is mainly made up of phospholipid bilayer in which the proteins are embedded, and on this surface the carbohydrates are also present. So main component of the membrane is the phospholipids. Phospholipid bilayer arrangement is there. Each phospholipid molecule has a head and two tails. Head of the phospholipid molecule is polar and it is hydrophilic. Means it is resistance to water or it is waterproof. Two tails present in the phospholipid molecule has ability to dissolve in the water or they get dissolved in the aqueous environment. Henceforth, they are embedded at the center of the membrane so that they are not exposed with either fluid cytoplasm or intercellular fluid. And because of this aqueous fluid-like hydrophobic tail arranged at the middle part of the plasma membrane, it maintains the fluidity of the membrane. It allows the movement of the proteins, those embedded in the membrane, to move from one place to other place. So fluidity of the membrane is maintained by the hydrophobic tails of the lipid bilayer. This plasma membrane present around some cell organelles also. Those are membrane bound cell organelles. Around them also the plasma membrane present. For example, endoplasmic reticulum, Golgi body, lysosome. That membranes present around the cell organelles are called as endomembrane, or their network are called as endomembrane system. They are also called as biomembrane. To describe in detail the structure of plasma membrane, Singer and Nicholson propose a model called as fluid mosaic model. Fluid means a fluid-like membrane. Mosaic means on top view, the head of the lipid molecules appears a mosaic shape, square shape. Okay, so they are called as mosaic. So when we focus on the fluid mosaic model structure of the plasma membrane, we observe the head of the lipid molecules is oppositely directed. One molecule is directed outside the membrane, another molecule towards the cytoplasm, and their tails coincide with each other and maintain the fluidity of the membrane. In them, some proteins are transversely present throughout the thickness of the phospholipid bilayer. They are present. They are called as tunnel protein. They allow the substances to move in and out the membrane called as tunnel protein. Along with this, some proteins are present either on outer surface or inner surface. They are called as integral protein. This protein may changes their position as phospholipid tail allow them to move by maintaining the fluidity as they are aqueous in nature. This phospholipid tail, we call them hydrophobic tails. On the surface of the plasma membrane, carbohydrates are present like antenna What is the role of this carbohydrate? To adjacent cell, to identify the adjacent cell, to recognize the substances. This carbohydrate moieties are present. This membrane is selectively permeable and it allows the two type of transport. It means the function of membrane, first is the protection, second one is the transport of the substances in and out of the cells. They allow two type of transport, passive transport and active transport. What is meant by passive transport? When the substances move in and out of the cell without utilizing energy, that transport are called as passive transport. Passive transport mainly takes place across the membrane by simple diffusion. Simple diffusion means the substances moves from their higher concentration to their lower concentration. Their higher concentration to their lower concentration. Substances move from their higher concentration to their lower concentration without utilizing energy by simple diffusion are called as passive transport. Which substances mainly shows a passive transport across the phospholipid membrane or bilayer? They are the neutral ions, mainly the neutral ions, different salts, and some substances required to the cell to do the different metabolic activities, but they are not polar substances, they are not non-polar substances, they are the polar substances. How they move across the membrane? For the same, there is active transport. Means transport of the substances across the membrane by utilizing energy. That transport is called as active transport. Active transport mainly carried out with the help of tunnel proteins by utilizing energy. They are called as active transport. And this type of transport is independent from the concentration gradient. Means irrespective of the how much amount of substance is present in and out of the cell, they move as per the need of the cell by utilizing energy along with concentration gradient or against the concentration gradient. So which substance is transported by active transport? They are mainly the biomolecules such as carbohydrate, fats, proteins, different sugar, some ions also. Those are divalent ions. They also shows active transport across the membrane either with the help of tunnel proteins or for the same they have special channels like sodium channels or potassium channels. By binding with the sodium and potassium or this tunnel protein, these substances move in and out of the cell by utilizing energy. That type of transport shown by the plasma membrane